momentarily. And this is one of the main things that they've changed in the new system, to just simplify that initial part. Who here feels like you've just ripped your hair out sometimes doing that assessment process in a trial class? Show of hands. You guys know what I'm talking about? It's like the slides aren't in order. There's 12 of them. They're not. And then the kids sit in there while you're trying to look through them. So they've simplified this whole process. That's the beauty, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look at how this initial speaking assessment works. It's going to be automatically loaded on the screen for you. So there's no initial slide loading. It's just bam, it says welcome to VIP Kid. The questions get exceedingly more difficult. And when it comes to the point that they can't answer a certain level question, then you put them down in that previous level, and there's only like 5 slides to choose from, and they're based on level 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so let's now finally, before I keep stalling, I'm going to give you guys a look at it. So this is what it looks like, what you'll see on the screen. And you guys still got to do an introduction, okay? It says, for example, hello, my name is Justin. What's your name? How old are you? What if you ask this question to a kid who's never spoken a word of English in their life? What kind of facial expression could you expect? They want to show me some reactions? Oh, look, Cassie took off her glasses for that one. And so there, maybe all of your momentum was just lost in the first 2 seconds. So make sure that you have a really fun introduction. Do you guys have any, I know I see some of you guys in your classrooms, it's really cool to see. To avoid that deer in the headlights awkward moment, Amanda's alluding to it, how do we have a really cool introduction? This is talking about blowing bubbles. You guys are in your classrooms. I know some of you have your props. What are some props or costumes that you bring in the first minute? I'd like to do a little show and tell action. Dina's got some fun headbands. Marlene's using the puppets. Sheena as well. Amy brings out the globe to show where she's at in the world. Same thing with Christina. Natasha goes right into the puppet action. Courtney's got her big purple monster. Jody's got a giraffe puppet going on. I love the crazy hair. Michael also's got a little fox puppet thing. Ooh, I love Ellen's playing music before. Christina's got the flying alien. This is a great way to just disarm them and make sure that you're not freaking them out by asking what their name is in the first few seconds. Don't ask their name in the first few seconds. You're going to scare them off. Just, bring in some costumes, some puppets. Hello. Just get some highs in there and go straight into the hello song if you sense that they're like on ice, deer in the headlights. That's what the hello song is really for. So just because the hello song's not in here doesn't mean you can't use it, all right? So you got to have a really strong introduction, tons of props, costumes, fun, just some hellos and highs and funny noises. If you want to put on some music before you turn on your camera, that's a great thing. But you'll use this first slide to do that, okay? Then we start. Now here's the part that you guys are going to like, okay? Before, you guys remember the teacher directions? You guys know what I'm talking about, right? And,
yes.
And so we'd all be sitting here with our kid during the trial lesson, and we'd have a slide in front of us. And so here's the student's head, and here's our head in the chat box, and the slide. And at the bottom of the slide in microscopic text, we had to put on our reading glasses and then get a microscope and then look at the teacher directions. You guys know what I'm talking about? And figure out what we wanted to do. So what we've done, and when I say we, I mean I'm just a contractor like you guys. What VIP Kid has done is they have simplified this whole initial assessment process. So you're just looking for very basic things based on the level. And so here is a little snippet, a kind of a simplification that I've made. And then later we'll look at the specifics, but it basically comes down to this. Are they able to answer one-word answers or yes, no? If that's the case, L2's your guy. Are they actually able to use full sentences? Okay, great. Level 3 is your lesson. Level 4, now they have reason, meaning you ask them the why question. That's the secret. Level 4, you're going to end up asking them why. And if they can answer why questions and they can kind of use a variety of tenses, then okay, let's go up to level 5. And here's the difference. Level 5, they can do all of this stuff, but it's now more fluid. They're like asking for clarification. They don't have pauses, things like this. It's fluid. And then when you get up to level 6, these are just like the Jedi Knights black belts of English, where they're now putting things together, no pauses and complex sentences, compound sentences, things like that. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this looks like. I just need somebody to be my guinea pig. Volunteers? Don't worry, you're going to be a student. Jody, there you are. Where are you from? Sure.
Sorry, I'm
I
from
appreciated
Texas.
I appreciated the please wait TPR. That was great.
I'm
And
from
how long you been with
Texas.
VIP Kid?
I joined during Chinese New Year. Was that mid-February? I can't remember now.
Yes.
That
Uh,
was fun.
Indeed, indeed. It's a very unique time here at VIP Kid. Important. So you done some classes?
I
Good.
have.
How are they going?
They're going well. I was a little discouraged at starting so slow, but I just kept being reminded that it was Chinese New Year,
Mm,
and then the trials. That was, I guess since they have three, that they can have three free ones before they sign up. It was kind of hard to get someone to sign up on the first one. They don't want to waste their money, but,
yeah.
but I did. I just got started this week with a couple signups, so that was fun.
Great. Awesome. So the trial classes are going smooth at this point.
They are. I haven't had one of the new ones, but they're going
Okay.
smooth.
Awesome. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. You're going to be the student, okay, Jody? So just kind of go with the flow. Michael's thinking like, "Whoa, I need to see the please wait TPR." It was just this. I was just making a joke, honestly, Michael. Excuse me for trying. I kind of hit and miss with my jokes. So if I know I'm probably going to annoy some of you guys that I try to crack jokes like that. Anyways, it was just uh, TPR for me is a very like universal kind of sign language thing. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. Jody, you're going to be my student. Just kind of go with the flow. You can be any level. You can throw any curveballs at me that you want. By the way, this is revenge on mock class mentor time.
Fantastic.
So feel free to throw any curveballs at, just like when your mock class mentor did. And so
Okay.
what I'm going to do is kind of reflecting back on that triangle of different things that we're looking for. You're going to see that there's questions written on the slides. And if Jody is able to answer the level 2 questions accurately, then we're going to move on to level 3 questions. And if she's able to answer those accurately, then we'll move on to level 4 questions. If she's, for example, not able to answer these level 3 questions accurately, then we actually don't go to level 3. We go back to the previous level 2. If they don't answer the level 3 questions accurately, then there's a complete beginner slide. And so in this way, you don't put them into the level that they can't answer questions for. It makes sense, right? Well, it will momentarily. Let's take a look. We'll go back to this test here in a moment. Okay, so Jody, imagine we did all that stuff in the beginning. Hello, hi, how are you? I'm Justin, etc. And then we come to this slide here. So let's check it out. What do you see?
Mom?
Okay, guys, pause for 1 second. We already have some information on her. Am I right? Is she a complete beginner? Okay, so she's already good for level 2. See if we can get a complete sentence. What should we ever say? We asked her, what do you see? So we can have her say, I see. Okay.
I
I
see mom.
see.
I see mom.
Ooh. And
I see dad.
wow.
I
Okay,
see
so
baby.
ooh, good. She's using some full sentences. If we want to, we can probably go on to the next slide. I know here it's saying that there's like you can ask level 3 and 4 questions here if you'd like. In general, you're just going to keep moving. So this is the first slide. We can get some questions, and then you're going to move to the next slide. Okay, this is where you'll find the level 3 questions in the actual lesson. And so then again, we can ask her what she sees. Here's the key, and you'll see this written on the slides. They're able to provide responses, but they struggle to answer why questions. And so this is where you want to test them to see if they're able to go to level 4. I already get the feeling, guys, from Jody, she's probably not even ready for, she might be like level 2, level 3. So I probably won't even try a why question, but you could give it a shot and see what happens. Oh, what do you see?
Um, I see music.
Oh, do you like music?
Yes, I like music.
Why?
Um, uh, yes, I like music.
All right, so we'd pause here. We could help her out. It's fun, and we could kind of feed it to her. But in other words, where is her level going to be? Let me see your fingers. Yes, Christina's got it. I like Christina did this like, maybe I'm just going to act like I'm resting my fingers on my chin here. So that was it. Why level 3?
Second right
Could,
sentences.
yeah, she could do full sentences on her own, but not with not why sentences. So she seems to be right on that edge there. Okay. So that's what we're looking for. You can see how much more simplified it's become. Let's give Jody a big round of applause. Yeah.